ॐ सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चापबाणधरो युवा गच्छन्मनोरथान्नश्च रामः पातु स लक्ष्मणः. There is no explanation in Ramayana why Lakshmana chose to be with Rama, and similarly why Shatrughna accompanied Bharata always. Some attribute it to the fact that Lakshmana was actually the incarnation of Adisesha, the celestial serpent on whom Vishnu reclines. But in Ramayana, all three siblings of Rama are considered 1/4 portion of Vishnu himself. Whatever may be the reason, Rama and Lakshmana were destined to remain together, but till the end. Even when he was in cradle, Rama would never sleep if Lakshmana was not beside him. So much was their love that Rama promised to share all his joys and sorrows with him. Unfortunately, that happened, and Lakshmana accompanied Rama and Sita to forest. Lakshmana acted like a servant, bodyguard, friend, and whatnot for Rama during exile. When Rama had to spend a night in banks of Ganga, Lakshmana was awake guarding Rama and Sita. Incidentally, that night even Guha was awake suspecting Lakshmana. But the great man proved his loyalty time and again to Rama. Lakshmana was the go-to man for Rama. It was he who built their houses. Lakshmana made sure that even in forest, Rama and Sita had enough private space. His building skills were praised by Rama. Lakshmana even built small boats for them to cross rivers. Lakshmana was equally trained in warfare by Vishwamitra when they both went with him to protect his yajna. Along with Rama, he too was responsible for the elimination of Rakshasas. The crowning glory of his valor comes when he eliminated Indrajit. But he also had to face testing times in his life. First, it was during the Mayamriga episode where Maricha had lured away Rama from ashrama. Lakshmana was asked by Rama to guard Sita. When a dying Maricha cries in Rama's voice asking for help, Sita gets tensed. She asks Lakshmana to leave immediately. Lakshmana says he won't, as Rama has asked him to guard her, and moreover, Rama is invincible. Then Sita says those harsh words. She first accuses Lakshmana of siding with Bharata. She tells him that he has followed Rama specifically to eliminate them at right time. Now that Rama is in danger, Lakshmana must be happy. She next says the most damaging statement. Sita says Lakshmana must be interested in her, and so he is not rushing to help his brother. Lakshmana's plight was unthinkable. On one hand, there were the words of his brother which he did not want to break. On the other hand was Sita, who was speaking like this. Which way he had to go? To stay or not must have been the difficult decision for him to resolve. He finally decided to go. While blessing Lakshmana when he decided to accompany Rama, Sumitra had said, "From now on, Rama is your father and Sita is your mother." Now he had to hear all those harsh words from someone whom he worshipped every day. When Rama shows Lakshmana the ornaments of Sita, which was handed over to them by Sugriva, Lakshmana says he cannot identify any other except her anklets. He says every day when he was touching Sita's feet, he remembers seeing them. Such was his devotion, and in return, he had to hear these words from Sita. Rama also felt there was no need for Lakshmana to take Sita's words seriously. Those were the words spoken in time of distress, he says. Rama says it was a mistake done by Lakshmana. Again, Lakshmana had to take only the blame from everyone. Later, when they come back and not find Sita, Lakshmana must have sunk by the guilt. Sita too later regretted her words. She repents it many times while she was in Lanka. While speaking with Hanumanta, she says the same things. She thinks because she spoke such words to him, she has invited this fate to herself. She also feels Rama must have deserted her for speaking so harshly to Lakshmana. It was in this background that later in Agni Pariksha, Sita asks Lakshmana to prepare the fire on which she tests her purity. It is very rare for a character to be a shadow of protagonist and still emerge strong. Lakshmana shows how one can be immersed in service of a great man and yet be independent minded. He also cautions us to be indifferent to the pressures from various quarters while delivering our work and carry on with our duties in diligent manner. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु।